Thanks, listeners, for joining us for today's Elko Live here on KELK. Our guests are settled. We're ready for a fantastic show today in advance of the regular City Council meeting. City Council will open at 4 o'clock. There's a stormwater meeting, though, and we don't want to overlook that because we just had a wonderful presentation on the cleanup, green up, and that was with Kirsten Siratek, and we know how hard she works on those stormwater systems, Jan Baum.
Absolutely. She's our environmental coordinator, Kirsten is, and she does a great job. And, you know, the stormwater system is vital to our community, and it's something that you don't really see and you don't really know about, and that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was great talking about it, by the way, too. And I'm sure Chief Johnston can talk about that because a lot of the mission of he's our other guest today. So we get a great lineup of guests today. But Chief, we know that our stormwater system is integral to our environment and that actually there's a lot of planning that goes around the drainage so that we don't get issues with flooding like we've had in the past, right, Chief?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the localized flooding in the tree streets and all the other areas. It's vital to make sure that we're keeping up on those, making sure that the infrastructure is up to date and that it flows like it should. There's definitely some improvements that can be done, which is nice. So that's what we're trying to do, identify any weak points and improve them as we go along.
That's the work that goes on behind the scenes and sometimes beneath the ground, the all-important infrastructure with the city of Elko. Just wanted to mention that there will be a storm wastewater meeting that will go over those items in particular in advance of the regular council meeting, Jan. So welcome, Jan Baum is our manager. She's going to talk about what's on the agenda. And then Chief Johnston, James Johnston with the City Fire Department is going to go over the fire department's year in review. And so we'll get just kind of a snapshot of that on the radio show today. So Jan, thank you for coming here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us, Lori. And so the agenda is, it's pretty light today, actually. So the council members will be happy about that. Just give them a little break before we head into the budget and some pretty longer meetings that have a little more meat to them. But we have 3 presentations to start out the council meeting tonight. The first one is from Principal Ashley Perkins with the Elko Institute for Academic Achievement, which is the EIAA, the charter school. And so it'll be nice to have an update from her. I think they're doing a really good job over there and pretty settled into their new building and probably not really new anymore to them, but it'll be nice to have an update from Ashley.
Yeah, that's great. The city was able to help them out with some ARPA resources, as the city did with numerous other organizations. And now that that money has been allocated and hopefully ingested in the community, we're all better for it.
Yes, I certainly hope so, actually. Yeah, it was good to help out the EIAA with some of their, moving into the new school, but also the mental health community and behavioral health. So those were some of the, big initiatives for community assistance with our ARPA dollars. The second presentation, which Chief Johnston will go over, is his year in the review. And, it's a good summary of where the fire department is and how they've helped our community and all of their involvement in our community.
And hang on, Chief, we're going to go over that. Mm-hmm. But I did want to make sure that, Jan, you got to mention some staff went to a conference or a workshop called Creating Epic Destinations. And maybe you'd give us a little idea. They're going to give a presentation on their workshop, too.
They are. And actually, I asked Dale for this presentation before I came over, but he was away from the office, so I don't have it with me. But yes, so Ralph Negron and Dale Johnson went to this, and Ralph is our development manager. And actually, this is something that was brought to our attention by Mayor Keener. And it was a conference on really how to make your city more of a destination city, or attractive, I guess. During their week over there, kept sending me pictures of different things they were seeing, and attractions and stuff, probably in this Grand Prairie, Texas. And so I'm anxious to hear really what they learned for the city of Elko. I haven't had the opportunity to visit with them yet. They didn't get back till Friday night late, and then yesterday was a meeting most of the day. So it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say, and we're always looking for ways to make the city of Elko a little bit more of a destination city, and bringing people in, especially on our airplanes, right? So it's always good to find ways to bring people into our city.
And that was an important part of the Boys and Girls Club's presentation to the County Commission too, Jan, about creating this huge arena, livestock and sports arena, which will apparently enable us to attract even more people. They'll get heads and beds, and they'll have room for anywhere from 6,000 to 10,000 people in that facility. So just what you're describing.
Absolutely, yeah. When that comes, if that comes to fruition, it'll be great to have an attraction like that to our community and bringing people to Elko. I think that a lot of times when we're talking about the flight and the Elko Regional Airport, most of the time we're talking about people leaving Elko to get to services and get to destinations, so that because we are so remote. But we also need to attract people and have those planes full on both ends. So, yeah.
I know I was thinking about how in the Olympics and the Vegas Golden Knights were tied into the hockey, the gold medal winning hockey team, Jan. And I mean, wouldn't it be fantastic to be able to share that kind of joy back and forth between Las Vegas and our